Hello, this is Anime Anonymous, and today I will be reviewing Angel Beats. This is kind of a hard plot to grasp at first, so I've included some video clips from the first episode in it. The series begins with the main protagonist, Otonashi, waking up in purgatory. He doesn't know where he is at first, but he soon finds out that various other teenagers like him, dead in purgatory, have formed a rebellion force to try and stay alive, rather than submitting to the comforts of purgatory, which the environment is designed as a school.
消えたい。今ここに存在しているのにですか。ああ、そうだよ。
その説明はしたわ。
抗いもせず消されることを望むと。ああ。抗いもせずミジンコになると。ああ。
Through him, you learn about the universe in which he wakes up in, and everybody's issues and background stories. The thing that disappointed, I think, a lot of people about the series was that it began in a very dark tone, but shifted into more of a slice-of-life series. For example, it mainly focuses around youth and friendship, rather than philosophy of death and life, which is what it leads you to believe from the first few episodes. But I don't think this was necessarily a bad thing, it just went in a different direction than was expected. Towards the end, when it got more drama-based, it did get more philosophical. The question of why they were there and what it means to be there was more addressed. I still liked it, even though some people might say that it's tacked on and a bit rushed. Moving on to the genres of the series, it's comedy, action, tragedy/drama, and some people say romance, but I really don't see it. If anything, it was more of a friendship between the two characters that have the so-called romance. The comedy is very much like slapstick humor. There's a little bit of action in each episode, and though it's not as intense as many shonen series, it's not hand-to-hand combat, it's more with guns and firepower, but it's visually stunning, and so I think it's very believable and enjoyable in that way. As for the tragedy aspect, if you like tragedy, then you should watch this series because it is very sad. I hate to admit it, but it made me cry, especially when they were telling people's background stories and they were just so sad. And as a side note, the people that did the art for this anime also did the art for series such as Kanon and Air, and those are also very tragic series, so there are some if you like them. Moving on to the music, it was very good. You can hear the opening theme playing in the background right now. They had lots of songs because there was a band in the anime called Girls Dead Monster. Quite a few good singles came out. And as you can see from the opening theme, the art is visually stunning. One thing that stood out to me besides the art was more specifically the character design. In many series, character design just gets completely left out and they all just blend together, but this was very distinctive and unique. Because it was a shorter series, there wasn't enough time to establish basic character development and then follow through with it and expand further on the universe it created. But I think it did it well enough with the amount of episodes it had. So I give this series a A-. Music, I give it a B+, and art, I give it an A+. So to wrap up, I would recommend this series to almost anyone. It had a nice blend of drama, action, comedy, and of course fantasy.